Hi Cancer, welcome back to lovefromaleo. My name is Tay, otherwise known as lovefromaleo, and this is a timeless message. This is going to be a little bit different from my normal readings. Whenever you see this, it's for you, okay? Especially if it pops up on you out of nowhere. But the message in particular is going to be a more spiritual message. It's not going to have anything to do with love unless that's something that I see. I want it to be specifically to your soul from the messenger, me being the messenger in this circumstance. I'm really going to try to tap into your energy as far as maybe what you can do to elevate it. So let's just see what happens, okay? Message from the divine. Hi. Okay, 8 of Wands in reverse. There's a lot that's going to be coming your way. You need to be prepared. You need to be ready for this. Not that you can dodge it. Not that you can run away from this. But there are steps that you can be taking to protect yourself. To kind of soften the blow. What else, Spirit? 8 of Cups in reverse. Don't be afraid of what you've already walked away from. Don't fret. That's what I just heard. For some of you, I feel like somebody in your family used to say that to you. Maybe an older relative. Don't fret. Don't fret. You've already conquered whatever you've walked away from. So in the occasion that they come back, or for some of you, I feel like it's this energy as well. Like if this energy comes back, or if this feeling that you've conquered before it comes back, don't be afraid. Be prepared. We have 2 8 cards here. 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups. I definitely feel like this is something you've been dealing with for quite some time. Maybe all of your lifetimes have had something to do with this. Karmic lessons, no? Definitely karmic lessons. Definitely. You've walked away from this in your life in this time, but you've also had to learn how to do that in past lives. But for some reason, maybe you relapsed, or maybe there was an issue with you actually learning your lesson fully. For some of you, this may be your last test when it comes to this karmic lesson. Not to say that you don't have any more, but this may be your last test. Be prepared. Study. And by study, I mean figure out what you're supposed to know so that you can pass this test, so that this cycle, this lesson doesn't have to keep repeating itself. So you can become a little bit more lighter within your frequency, higher within your frequency. Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess. You have a gift that you're supposed to share with someone, or lots of people. This may come as a service to others. You already have a lot, Cancer, and if you don't have it now, you will have it soon. There's an abundance that is of you, of your essence. Part of it is from the divine, but part of it is your doing as well. Something you've built. High Priestess makes me feel like you're very, very in touch with your spiritual nature, your spiritual side. And so because of this, you do have a little bit of material wealth, or you will have material wealth. But with this wealth, you must help others. That was very strong, what I just heard in my head. You must help others. 6 of Pentacles. You have a lot of resources, but if you keep them all to yourself, they'll spoil. Learn who to share with, whether that's advice, physically, monetarily, energetically. Learn who to share with energetically. Learn who to combine your energies with energetically. Whoever or whatever you had left behind that you need to prepare because it's probably going to try to come back, they drain you energetically. They drain you financially. They drain you physically. They exhaust you. I feel like for some of you, this may be an energy vampire. But you have the resources. You have the resources. So my candle just went out. But you know what? We're going to leave it out. We're going to leave it out. I was going to relight it, but it all means something. Yes? I'm just recharging the reading because my focus kind of shifted for a second. Know that in a time of darkness, Cancer, you are your own light. I feel like some of you are afraid of maybe security or being alone, or maybe whatever this person is, or this energy is, per se, this energy. It may have been something that's been around you for a long time. Like when you were little, maybe you had nightmares of it or something like that. There's no need to be afraid. You're never alone. You're never alone. Know that within you and around you, especially around you, there are certain forces, certain beings that are always in your corner, wanting you to succeed. And I feel like for some of the Cancers watching this, these entities, these energies are things from your past lives, the people you've done right, or the energies that you aided in time of need or in time of crisis, and now they want to help you. So you're never alone. You're never alone. You've always been a person in all of your past lives as well to help. You've always been a person that people can go to if they need something. Prepare. There is a darker energy that will probably try to come towards you, but you've already conquered it. So that's not what you should be afraid of. At all. By any means, do not be afraid, Cancer. In regards to this past life, because I feel like there is a past life connection here, but I feel like it's the benevolent forces, the divine forces in your life. What does Spirit need to say about this past life for Cancer watching this video? Orphan. Wow. Okay, Cancer. So remember I was saying when you were a child. I feel like in many lifetimes when you were a child, there were lots of crisis moments. There were lots of trauma, abandonment, feeling alone. This has strengthened you over time. This has strengthened you throughout your lifetimes. Be thankful. Be grateful. Remember, you choose your own spirit coming into this realm. You don't choose physically, because honestly, physical is not even a thing. Spiritually speaking, soulfully speaking, your purpose is to help others not feel alone. Your purpose is to help others understand that they are not alone. For some of you, I feel like you are a counselor, or a counselor of sorts for your friends, for younger people, maybe a mentor. Because of all of the loneliness, the trauma that you may have felt in your past lives, in this particular lifetime, I feel like you materially have a lot. And I keep wanting to say that. But money doesn't cure everything. You realize that by now. But you also realize money can be of great help. It can help start beautiful things for other people. Whether it's organizations, some type of charity, mentorship, foundations. And in this realm, you can get a lot of things done with money, yes? So I feel like you're being called to kind of work on that. So many others had to help you in this time of need, whenever you were an orphan or whenever you were an abandoned young spirit. Not necessarily a physical child, but for some of you, you definitely could have been an orphan. Or I don't want to say orphan. Anyways, you know what I'm saying. But I feel like this is also saying energetically, when you were a child, when you were a newer, fresher spirit, you had to go through a lot. But maybe that's why progress, transform so quickly. Mm-hmm. So just know that you're not alone. You're never alone. You're never alone. You're never alone. Sacral chakra, heart chakra. Love will flow to you. You must allow it. And this is something I feel like you struggle with tremendously. Because of past issues, because of your past in general. This is something you really have to strengthen. Sacral chakra. Who are you? Who do you want to be? Do you even care? This energy is I feel like obviously it's a sacral chakra, but who are you? Meaning, what do you bring to this life? What fruits have you harvested, soulfully speaking, to offer to this realm, to those who also want to spiritually be inclined as you are? What spiritual donation, what spiritual offering do you bring forth to the table? The table of life. I feel like some of you are going to somehow be more in connection with your soul family. So not necessarily your real family, your physical family in this life. More so like-minded people, but also people who maybe they're not necessarily like-minded, but they have the same soul's purpose and journey, and they help you, they replenish you, they raise your frequency. You're going to start, wow, I felt that message, crazy. Your spirit, your true family. You know how this orphan card came up. Maybe you've been the black sheep all your life, all of your lifetimes. You've never had a good physical life family or something like that in any of your lifetimes. Your soul family is coming to find you. But you have to be on the vibration to meet them there, meet them halfway. They're looking for you too. Some of them have very similar backgrounds with you, very similar trials and tribulations that they had to go through as well in this lifetime and past lifetimes. They may have known you in past lives. They may have been a part of one of your families in your past life. They're coming towards you, but they need you to stay away from whatever dark forces that are coming towards you as well. You always have a choice. Choose wisely. Grief. So when I was shuffling these cards, I wanted to know, what as Cancer, what can they do? Or what is it that they need to work on? What is it they need, what is the focus for whatever needs to change so that you can finally attract your soul family and enjoy your life? Grief. Find closure with all of the hurt. Find closure with whatever monsters you used to have when you were younger. Allow yourself to cry if need be. Feel those emotions in your heart chakra, in your sacral chakra, so that you can move forward, so you can elevate higher, so you can meet your soul family. Heal from the hurt of all of your past lives. If you need, help with past life work or whatever, or trying to figure out maybe past traumas from your past lives, soulfully speaking, email me or reach out or do your research. But it's time for you to start healing from those past traumas, even in this life as well. Heal your inner child, heal. I feel like you are a younger spirit. Maybe physically, but I mean just spirit energetically. I feel like you're a fresher vibration. You're a newer one. So some of these traumas can be really recent, you know, as far as like in the bigger scheme of time, infinite time. But time is an illusion. So some of you are feeling this hurt right now, even if it happened eons ago. Let's release some of this pain. We got to release it so you can move forward. Otherwise, you'll keep going back to that darker force because it's comfortable for you, because that's what you've been living in for a long time. They say opposites attract, but I say we attract who we are. You can change. You can always change who you are, though. So with that being said, do the work, Cancer, okay? Because your soul family's looking for you. They're looking for you. Alrighty, that's the message for Cancer. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed this style of reading. This is definitely not for the faint-hearted. This is not for people who only care about love readings or only care about their next relationship coming up. There's nothing wrong with that, but this is really, really for those who are trying to enhance their inner light and also trying to raise their frequencies, and they feel the shift happening. This is for you. So once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, Cancer.